with Ketu
Mm,
for the boy.
okay.
For the girl, there is moon. Moon is with sun. Amavasya, is it? Okay. Fifth house. And moon is 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. No aspect. Okay. Moon is not afflicted by any except Rahu, which you don't consider anyway, right? But, it
Trains,
also, yeah, it is, yeah.
trains will not take here.
Trains, yeah. Okay. So moon seems to be okay, except that it is I combust or we don't know about it. Moon Amavasya. That is the only negative factor with
That is negative factor only, na combust moon.
yes, combust moon. Yeah,
Extremely negative factor.
yes. But again, moon in own house, sir.
That is also that is fine, but a combust moon, it's of no combust, exalted combusted planets itself like useless. We saw that
Hmm.
in Nadi. So one house is only next rank to exaltation. Okay,
Okay.
so that is even more powerless.
Hmm.
No, I am not saying with respect to this chart, but generally I am saying a combust thing can't do anything. See, sometimes even a debilitated planet at least can give you, for example, let us assume somebody is having Venus debilitated. If he is not even make fall good girls for him, at least he can make fall him bad girls for him. But a combust Venus will not make happen that also.
Hmm.
It can't exhibit its karaka in any way.
Hmm.
So with respect to just going back to the longevity, Saturn is in the ascendant for girls chart,
Mm-hmm.
and I think in Kendras we have benefics and malefics. So would that be a problem?
That is what
Sorry,
Kendra.
not the
If
Kendras.
if Kendra is
Three
only
six nine twelve.
if Kendra is only fully occupied by malefics, that is a problem. But like you said, the
Mm.
Kendra is having one of the benefic moon, right?
Yeah,
And also, additionally, if you see, okay,
3 6 9 12 is what you told,
one
right?
of the
So
Kendra is aspected by Jupiter, 10th house, correct?
Hmm.
exactly.
Sir, the other good thing in the girl chart is Venus in one house, Mars in one house,
Mm-hmm.
and Mars and Venus are in direct this thing
Correct.
aspect,
There is Samasaptama aspect there.
Samasaptama aspect. So sometimes some people consider good, sometimes people don't consider right.
Actually, Samasaptama Rasis are very good and Samasaptama planets are also good only,
Good.
provided
Okay.
they are not insimilar to each other. Here, Venus and Mars are like neutral, so that is not a problem.
Neutral. Hmm. Plus, the Mars and Venus are not afflicted also.
Mm-hmm.
Clean.
Venus in the second house is considered good, sir. I'm just asking generally.
Actually, Venus in second house is not bad, but Venus in seventh house is bad. Okay, even though it's
Normally,
in.
they say second house Venus is no marriage combination, something like that.
Mm, I don't know, like,
Sun,
see, second
sun.
house malefics, they spoil that house and they may give intercaste, like Saturn,
Correct.
it's possible to give. But if
Ah,
you're asking for second house Venus, I don't know, maybe it might be you are observed in
yeah,
majority of chart or what, I don't know. But
you observed that.
classically, I have not come across like that.
So Venus in second house, possibility of intercaste. Huh?
That is what I told. I have not come across. Maybe it is his observation. If he has observed over a larger number of charts, then definitely we can share. Okay, it will be learning for all of us. Nothing wrong in
Mm.
that.
Sure.
Okay, so what are the things you find wrong in this chart? Something should be wrong. Otherwise, I will not put a bad on my checking. Right?
Yeah.
So girls chart Mars is in the eighth house.
Okay. Correct. Lagna Lord is going to eat those.
Though it goes to its own house. So
Though it goes to his own house, also it's going to eat those.
That. Jupiter with Rahu Ketu axis is also not good.
But why Jupiter we are taking here?
Shiva Karaga, sir.
That is Nadi concept, right?
Sir, in boy chart,
Uh,
moon is aspected by Kedu and And the Jupiter is also retrograde. It meets Rahu. So my
Moon is with.
moons வந்து ராசி அதிபதி Jupiter
Uh,
is in Mercury house. It is
okay.
retrograde.
Okay.
Okay, it will meet Rahu, sir.
That all is a naughty concept you all are telling. Okay. Retro
Okay.
Jupiter moving towards Rahu, but that is also not a problem. Why, right? Because
Uh,
Rahu is moving, Jupiter is chasing. That is not a problem. The problem is when Rahu and Jupiter collide.
Collide.
That is not
Okay.
a problem. These kind of people will live long, but only thing is they will always have a longevity related questions. That's all.
Oh.
Hmm.
Even for small sickness, they'll tell something like this, oh, it will happen, like that.
Gain will be more for the boys, sir. 11th house Rahu.
I don't want like
I
who's
think
having
Moon is
11th,
afflicted by Mars and
but
Ketu.
I am telling this is the worst matchmaking ever done by an astrologer. Okay, so I am asking
Oh, okay.
why we should say like that. They got divorced very soon.
Acha.
Okay, but
Divorce, huh?
divorce is over. Okay, but that is the reason I'm asking. What are the things has gone wrong here?
Is the boy having psychological problems, sir?
Maybe.
Because Moon is afflicted by Mars and Ketu.
Mm.
And
How
I think
Moon is afflicted by Ketu?
Mars fourth aspect is on Moon, which is in Jupiter's
That is
house.
correct. Moon is having Mars aspect. Okay. We have seen Moon and Mars can even cause demonite mindsights. Okay.
Yes.
But Ketu we cannot take na trains only. Okay.
Okay.
But Mercury is getting
Sir,
affected by Ketu.
Yeah.
Baba Dosha match is not there, no? It's higher for the girl when compared to the boy.
Correct.
That is also valid.
Psychological problems for the boy, maybe,
Hmm.
not for the girl.
Okay.
Sir, one of the thing is second house is Venus Lord, and the second house is what do you call that? Family life is ruined because Mars is aspecting that.
Okay, I'll give one more clue also. That the psychological is also correct. How about this more than one marriage?
More than one marriage. Seventh house is Venus.
11th house Rahu.
Okay, I can even make it easier for you. Maybe the boy is you can give more importance.
11th house Rahu in boy chart.
Huh?
11th house Rahu in boy chart.
Seventh house Rahu.
11th house. 11th.
11th house Rahu is good only na.
Good
Even
only. It is only good.
if it was in 10th, it is even more good. They say in Tamil Josiam, பத்துல ஒரு பாவியாவது இருக்க வேண்டும். At least one malefic should be there in 10th. Like that they will tell. Upachaya houses 3, 6, 10, 11.
The boys chart is 7th lord in 8th house integrated, and Venus and Mars combination 6th house. It will be a problem.
So in the boys chart, sorry, go ahead. So in the boys chart, Mercury is in the Rahu Ketu axis and it is in Pap Kartri.
Mercury is in Pap Kartari, correct.
So I mean, mental issues.
We can take that also. Valid point, very valid point.
But what is this Pap Kutri, sir?
Pap Kartari means that Mars is a malefic planet. Sun is a
Okay.
malefic planet, so it is helped between two malefics.
Okay.
Second lord is debilitated.
But in Nadi we will not take it as Pap Kartari. If you are taking Nadi way, but Vedic wise, sir is 100% correct. But we are following Vedic only, na? Your matchmaking, so that is correct.
Okay.
Yeah, it is more Pap Madhya.
Second lord sun is debilitated. So that's all.
Second lord Sun Kutumbasthanadhipati is debilitated.
Debilitated. 7th lord retrograded and Saturn is retrograded and all in 8th house.
So you all forget one point. Your 6th lord Saturn is going and sitting in the 7th house.
Yes.
13th, 12th house, that is the
The sixth house, sixth lord is Jupiter, no, sir?
Sorry. Yeah, sorry. 7th lord Saturn is going to the 8th house.
Eighth house, yeah, which we said.
that is a
Seventh in eighth house.
That is
And sixth in 12th house.
6th we are not bothered, but 7th lord, 7th house should not have a connection of 6th or 8th. That is
Yes.
important.
Venus in the dual sign also indicates that.
Venus in dual sign is also another, because natural Kalatra Karaka Venus is also sitting in dual sign. That is one more valid point. Okay. Okay. So now let me go to it, because otherwise we cannot cover in the iPad. So longevity, like you all said correctly, it's reasonably good.
But seventh house, seventh lord in eighth house is bad, right?
Definitely bad.
Okay.
And here it is sitting retro
Even
also.
even ascendant lord is going to dual
I'll tell
sign,
you
so that
something.
means
Okay, whenever you see this seventh lord retro, you see the marital life of the people, or if there is a planet in seventh house sitting retro, it is definitely you can see the defect openly.
Hmm.
But your Jupiter aspect is there, no, sir? So Jupiter is aspecting the
Jupiter
seventh lord,
aspect
which is
is there,
Saturn.
but Jupiter is also retro and Saturn is also retro, na.
Okay. Okay.
I'll tell. Anyways, this group will be any group I make till we have some many groups. I'll not dissolve it, okay? Because as and when, like, see, this workshop is making you only to make a professional astrologer to make charts. But there are a number of information I have related to marriage. Everything I will keep posting in that, okay? So you will get more and more information as day goes on. But when it comes to professionally to predict, you are already ready. Okay, so we'll cover more how a Vakra planet will behave in marital life. Okay, and how Saturn will give problems. Okay, all those things we'll cover. Okay, if you see Nadi, I finished 2.5 years for many batch. Okay, even today I keep updating them with the new knowledge. That is the reason I will never ever dissolve any group. But only thing is I'll request all the group members, and they always they follow it. Okay, I'll tell, don't put this good morning, good night and all. Okay, maybe Diwali you can send a wishes. New Year you can send wishes. No problem. We can, because we should make aware the group is awake. Okay, but no good morning, good night. So the moon is in a highly emotional sign. The moon is very close to sun. That is what, like we discussed, right? Amavasya and Vargotama, which is I added, okay, which is good. Mercury is in third house, is aspected by debilitated Saturn and Lagna Lord Mars. Both are seeing it. However, being in his own sign is okay. We cannot say it's great. Okay, just to make it not bad, that Vargotama concept I have brought. For boy, Moon is who is also Lagna Lord in the ninth house in Cancer. This by itself is not bad, but Moon is aspected by Mars from sixth house, Dusthana. That is what I told. Sixth house Mars is seeing it. With
Hmm.
Mars being in Mula, okay, this you may not be aware. Okay, I have not given. That is my mistake. So Mula is ruled by Ketu, and Ketu in Scorpio with Mercury, aspected by retro Saturn. This gives a tendency to inflict pain and suffering on others, and not a desirable planetary feature. Mercury is in fifth with Ketu and powerfully aspected by retrograde Saturn,
Malefic.
malefic retrograde Saturn, which is again not a happy feature. Okay,
Hmm.
so like most of you were saying, like boys mindset has some problem, definitely. Okay, and multiple marriages. Venus is Vargatama and quite well placed in second house in his own sign, but Saturn has 10th and more significantly as 11th lord in ascendant aspect in the seventh house, which makes the chart vulnerable to instability in marriage. Further, there is Mars in 8th from ascendant and in 7th from Kalatra Karaka Venus, which are the factors that require to be balanced. That is what I said. Whenever there is 7th and 8th Mars, that definitely needs to be balanced in the other person's chart. Otherwise, it will give rise to that instability. Now, boy, the 7th Lord Saturn is in 8th house, retrograde. The retrogression of 7th Lord is a factor that calls for a caution. The Kalatra Karaka Venus in 6th house. This was already mentioned by one of the person here. Correct. With Mars aspected by Jupiter from 12th house also from a common sign. That also they said incredible. Okay. Dual sign. Then ascendant Lord Moon 2 in Pisces, another dual sign. These all factors which distinctly point to more than one marriage, implying the first marriage may not last. So dosha, you all did it correctly. Okay. So afflictions in boys chart center around Sun in fourth and Saturn in eighth, which may be described too mild to keep it. Mars in eighth from Lagna and seventh from, that is what I told. Mars in seventh and eighth definitely needs to be balanced in a other chart. Otherwise, that is also bad. Means dosha samayam is also not there. Further, Saturn in ascendant, especially in Aries, means that it is debilitated, and that debilitated Saturn is seeing which one? Seventh house, house of marriage also. Okay, That is also a major drawback in girls chart. So quota agreement, it will not make any sense because majority of the factors are absent. So longevity is good, psychological is not satisfactory, and dosisamium is lacking. Girls chart shows instability, whereas boys chart also shows instability. That is more than one marriage. Conclusion: they both ended in divorce.
How many more years, sir? Divorce?
3 years they live together.
Oh.
That's all. Now, this is about.
Maybe that see that longevity of that marriage is also finally when the divorce happens. You said it is due to during the dasa period that can get broken, right?
Correct. Dasa Bhukti, and that should be favored by transit also.
Hmm.
Without the approval of transit, it cannot take place.
So Sun dasa Venus bhukti is a good point.
Mhm.
Okay.
So, this is done. Then, okay, we have only okay two things: Saturn, planets, and childbirth. Okay, just a minute.
Sir, have you seen charts where the
Ah,
fifth house Jupiter is exalted, typically only one child?
I have even seen charts fifth house exalted Jupiter not having children also.
Acha, acha.
Because I don't know whether people believe it or not, but if Jupiter is getting strengthened either in own house or exalted in a chart in fifth house, I have seen it delaying progeny for a very long time.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
And even an unafflicted Jupiter in seventh house means it should not have any Parashari aspect, not Nadi. Any from Lagna in seventh house Jupiter is there, and it is not having any afflictions. Means no planet should be there, no planet should aspect. You see, it has unusually delayed the marriage also.
Yes, yes, that I have a chart, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Seventh house, Jupiter, Tanicha Jupiter.
Correct.
Even now, today is not married.
No, that will definitely come to because these are the pearls collected from the old books like Kumara Swami and Mandal. Okay, they will
Acha.
come true. But again, those are observations and they are come true from very long time. So now what we will do is 9:24. But I want to finish this because I want to switch over to iPad. Okay, so here just to see these rules. Okay, explanation I'll give in the iPad. Okay, so when the childbirth will take place, okay, means Saturn should have aspected fifth or ninth lord, ninth house or ninth lord within 9 months of childbirth. Jupiter should have aspected fifth house or fifth lord, ninth house or ninth lord within 9 months of childbirth. Mars should have aspected fifth house or fifth lord, ninth house or ninth lord within 75 days of childbirth. Moon should have aspected fifth house or fifth lord, ninth house or ninth lord within 48 hours of childbirth. If a planet is retro, then place it in the previous house and see. So this is only Parashari aspects are considered. Okay. So this I'll teach you like how to check in the iPad. Okay, need not worry. And rule 2: for a childbirth to take place, Saturn and Jupiter should and must see the fifth house or fifth lord within a year. Means if the child is going to born in December this year, at least from this January to November within that time span, either of this Jupiter or I mean not either, both the Jupiter and Saturn should have seen the fifth house and fifth lord. Then only that year the childbirth will take place. Otherwise, childbirth will not take place. Okay.
Okay.
And in the
When you say childbirth, this is successful childbirth.
correct, correct. And in the Mahadasha and Antardasha of planets connected with Lagna or Lagna Lord, fifth house or fifth lord, ninth house or ninth lord, if that is running, then if you put that transit, definitely we can tell. Okay, if it is not seen in D1, you can go for the D7 and check Saptamsha. Okay,
Acha.
so this is the rule. Okay, it may sound slightly complex at this time, but definitely I'll put it in the iPad. Okay, so now time is 9:27, 9:37 we can meet. I'll send a new link now itself. You all can join. Okay, 9:37 I'll start the class. So here
Okay,
I
sir.
am ending the link. Okay.
Okay.
See you
Thank
in
you.
the iPad. Yeah.